Alright, good morning and welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. Just dropped my daughter off at her school and a little bit later than I wanted to get here. It was no fault of our own. I woke her mother up at 7:30 to fix her hair and she didn't get out of bed until 7:50. So by the time we left the house, it was after 8 o'clock, and I wanted to leave the house at least 10 minutes prior to 8 o'clock. And it's like, unbelievable. Like, I wake up and it give her enough time to get out of bed. And this has happened whenever I have to ask her to fix her daughter here in the morning. She will squeeze every ounce of sleep that she can. I send my daughter to get her, wake up to get her hair done. And she sent her back said, "Oh, put on your clothes." I'm like, "Listen, just get her hair done." She put on her clothes afterwards. "No, go put on your clothes." It's like, petty shit, childish shit. Why? Because she wants to lay in the bed and sleep some more. And we got into it this morning again. And I keep telling her, I said, stop trying to blame me and trying to blame our daughter and blame yourself, okay? Say to yourself, you know what? It's my fault. I should have gotten out of bed when you woke me up. I shouldn't have to send her. You shouldn't have to send her to me multiple times for me to get out of bed. So all you could do here, because now you're going to be late. It's self-accountability. It's like kryptonite to these modern day women, and particularly modern day black women. It's self-accountability, right? Blaming everybody else, including their children. And I keep telling her, I say, you can't blame these kids for nothing. All right? You are their parents and their parents. Okay? So you can't put no blame on them. And I tell my kids, I say, if your mother tried to blame you for anything, understand that you are not to blame. Okay? You are not a parent. You're a child. We are your parents. And this is how I speak to my kids. And so this morning, my daughter, she wanted to wear a shirt. And again, as fathers, we have to teach our daughters about certain things, because these mothers will let their daughters dress anyhow, anyway. So my daughter wanted to wear one of her school shirts with just her bralette on. I said, no. I said, you can see through this. She's like, no, you can't. I'm like, yes, you can. Put it on her. I said, see, you can see through it. And she's arguing with me, no, you can't. I said, no. I said, you better go put on a tank top. Okay? And I tell her, I said, particularly when you're wearing shirts like these, see-through, you cannot wear that with just a bralette. You need to wear a tank top. Okay? A white tank top. All right, over your bralette, then you put on your shirt. And I know her mother used to let her dress like that. This is why she picks it out. I said, no. So I had to tell her, I said, let me tell you something. Okay? You got mothers out there dressing their kids just like them, like an adult. I said to her, do you know that black girls are the ones that are kidnapped the most, that are trafficked the most? And I had to explain these things to her to make her understand why she shouldn't dress like that. And I have to talk to her mother about that also. You cannot let her dress a certain way. Okay? She is only 10 years old. And because these mothers, they're so busy trying to live their own life, not paying attention, especially to their daughters, this is what you see what's happening. This is why before you had all these unwanted teenage pregnancies, though that has gone down, there's still a lot of unwanted teenage pregnancies in the black community. Look at her standing by the car, looking at the license plate of the vehicle. I'll tell you, look, you never stop. Now she gets back in. Okay, you see that? I'll tell you, the mental illness people have. But anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, right? And this is where a problem come in, because you have young boys and young girls who are left to fend for themselves because their parents are either working long hours, right, or they're too busy having fun. And particularly these are black mothers. 80% of children in communities of color are raised by black, particularly in the black community, I should say, not communities of color, but in the communities in which black people live, raised by in single parent household where the mother is the head of the household, and they don't teach their children nothing. Now this does not apply to all of these mothers, but the vast majority. Okay, so let's get that clear. So here the police. So when I was confronting Pam this morning about her not getting out of bed, when I came to woke her up and trying to blame Melissa, they started with the police sirens again. Again, I want you guys to understand how how our community, particularly the black community, communities that black people live in, are heavily surveilled, illegally, and unconstitutionally, right? And they're listening to whatever happens within our household, and these white racists, and particularly also the white racists in black skin, will go to these women, and again, in order to bring them to under the fold of Christianity, and using religion and Christianity as a tool to make them think or believe that they can have control over men, particularly black men in their community, right? So why they don't do that in other communities? Think about that. Why they don't do that in the white communities? Why they don't do that in the Asian communities? Why they don't do that in the Hispanic communities? Why they don't do that in the Arab communities, right? Only in the black communities you will see these type of dynamic played out in reverse. So you got to think about that. All right. Anyhow, this video is going to go up. I got a couple other videos that I want to put up, but I was just waiting to see again their reaction to me not putting up any videos, not uploading any videos, see what they're going to do, what type of tactics they're going to use, because again, they'll start to. And again, I know their pattern so well now. Okay, I know their pattern so well now, right? And again, just observing certain things and the differences, the little subtleties that they'll change here and there in my targeting. And like I said, I just observe, learn, and expose it. All of it. All right? So anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.